Hi everyone, welcome back to Monday Medz. I hope your week is off to a great start and I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Yes, we had a wonderful time there in Lowell with the Lowell All Nations Church family, SDA Church family. Shout out to you guys and yes, thank you for having us over last week for your music day. And for those of you who have not seen my video from that church, he'll do it again, the song, check it out, it's there here on our on my channel. So welcome back to Monday Medz and welcome to all of you who are joining me for the first time. I'd like to give you guys some shout out to all of you who I met last week. If you don't hear your name, please forgive me. I'll give a few shout out to you, Cheryl, and your family. Thank you for sharing your Boston Boston Marathon medal with me, and thank you for that, allowing me to take a picture of it. Thank you so much, and I hope you got back home safely. And shout out to you, Anne, and your friends, and shout out to you, Jerica, and congratulations on your success in the Boston Marathon also last week. Thank you guys, and I hope you got back safely home. And yeah, shout out to you, Yang and Debbie. All the best with your dating relationship, and I hope that you'll get something from this presentation today. And shout out to you, Alex. Shout out to you and Elliot, that you guys played in the tournament. And yes, shout out to you, Northeastern University, and your congratulations on your win on the volleyball national tournament. Shout out to you guys, and shout out to you, Ursula. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you last week, and thank you for all those powerful messages and lessons that you have shared with me in parenting and life lessons altogether. I'll definitely share some of those to come in future videos. Shout out to you, Adam. We had such a wonderful conversation, and all the best with your goals in proposing to your girlfriend very soon. All the best with that. And check out the video section of the link description section of this video. I will share some great tips on that. And shout out to you, Jesse, shout out to you, and shout out to all of you who I met last week. And it's so nice to talk with you and to share. And yes, we are social beings, and that is why we're talking about social health in this series so long, but it's very needed. So yes, happy birthday to my cousin Kashif there in Canada. Shout out to you and happy birthday. And happy birthday to you, my friend Pastor Doman Williams there in Jamaica. Shout out to you. And congratulations to my cousin Levon and Traval. Welcome to our family. And yes, congratulations on your wedding yesterday. We're so happy for you, and may God bless you and keep you guys. So yes, today we're talking about social health and engagement. Yes, and it's a wonderful time. And we did talk about dating for 3 weeks, and so we need to step up and continue towards that progression of marriage and life altogether. And so if you haven't seen the videos on dating, I would encourage you to look them up, and they're all archived here. Check them out. So we talked about dating, and we did talk about going steady, and now you want to choose someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with. And so that period we usually call courtship. As Christians, we usually call that period courtship, where you choose someone you want to spend the rest of your life with. Both of you want to spend the rest of your life, not just you, but that person also want to spend his or her life with you also. So that's courtship. And one of the things I will encourage you, as I asked my husband, what should I talk about engagement this week? And he said, definitely you got to make sure that you give yourself space. You give yourself, while you get to know each other, that you limit the space, the time that you spend together alone in private. You definitely have to guard the sexual integrity of yourself and the other person, your partner, and soon to be your spouse. So thank you so much, honey, for that wonderful tip, and I will share with you next week one of the tips that he shared with me on engagement, and hopefully he will join us one of these days when we do our social med or Monday Medz videos. So definitely you also want to ask questions. You want to ask a lot of questions. You want to share. You want to talk as much as you can. And definitely, hopefully this person is someone trustworthy. If they're not trustworthy, definitely you don't want to continue a relationship or an intimate relationship with them. And so we did talk about that in a previous video. And so, yes, you have to make sure that the person you're dating is someone that is trustworthy, someone that you can share your heart with, and they won't take the information that you share about your past or anything and share it with the world and all of that. So definitely, you have to ask a lot of questions. Definitely have to ask questions about each other's family background, whether or not and see if that's the family background you would want to be a part of, or that family you would want to be a part of. Because remember, when you marry into a family, you also are a part of that family. And so you definitely want to ask a lot of questions about each other's life and past and all of that. So yes, you've decided to choose this person to settle down with and to share your life with them. And so how do you want to share your life? You have to talk about it, whether or not you want to have children, how soon you want to have children, how many children you want to have, and also you have to talk money. Who will do the budget? Well, you should budget together, but who will keep the money, the finances, the books and all of that for the family? You have to talk about quite a lot. You have to talk a lot about your life goals and what you want to accomplish in your life together. So as we move towards engagement, you have to be willing to say yes, to say we, and to say us, and to say all those, not just I and me, but you have to be willing to be selfless. Yes, you're an individual, and you should have a life. You should have an identity in marriage, but you definitely will want to be able to say us and me, and not just to be thinking about yourself. All right, yes, you want to have a better life, as the song says. And so yes, I will share in the description section of this video some links that are powerful. And as I say that, be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up if you like it, and share it with your family and your friends, especially those who are dating or engaged, wanting to get married. And so some of the questions that I would encourage you, and this couple who've been married for about 2.5 years now have shared very recently, 2 days ago, they shared this video, published this video. And yes, you have to be willing to ask these questions, some of the questions, whether or not you like this person. Other than just having the butterflies in your stomach when you see them, do you really like them? Do you really think they're a great person? Do you want to spend the rest of your life with someone like this? He or she, do they listen to you when you talk? Do they care about what you care about? Do they have a similar perspective? It was the prophet Amos. He says in Amos 3 verse 3, says, can two walk together unless they agree? And so definitely, can you agree? Do you agree? And because if you're having a lot of fights and all of that before you get married, what are the chances of you doing it while you're married? You know what I mean? So you have to make sure that you look at these things. You go into marriage with your eyes wide open, and then when you get there, you keep one closed. That's what they say. Yes, guys. So yes, you close your eyes to some things when you get married, but when you're going in, you gotta have your eyes wide open, wide open. And so as we talk, we'll do a part 2 next week on engagement and social health, and look out for this video on social health. And yes, I'll show you something quite interesting next week. I always have a visual for you, but I'll leave that visual for next week. I promised you. So I promise you. So guys, have a wonderful courtship towards engagement, and remember to pray and allow God to lead you each and every step of the way. And yes, you can do it. With God's help, you will get to engagement. Have a wonderful week, everybody, and God be with you.